Sports with Carl Defenbaugh.
Just 15 days away from the season opener, Notre Dame was rocked by another case of academic misconduct plaguing the football team. And this time it involves multiple star players. Sports director Pete Byrne had the latest from campus.
University of Notre Dame officials notified the NCAA on Friday of potential infractions committed by the football program. And the university has indefinitely suspended 4 players for what they deemed to be alleged academic misconduct. Those 4 players are Kavari Russell, Ishaq Williams, Kendall Moore, and DeVaris Daniels. While the 4 players are subject to the honor code process now at the university, Notre Dame President Reverend John Jenkins was deliberately quick to point out that neither Coach Brian Kelly nor anyone on his staff had any knowledge of the alleged misconduct.
And I want to make this clear. No evidence that anyone, Brian Kelly, his coaches knew about this. Same way with the academic staff. Once an academic staff member had suspicions, immediately brought it to our attention.
Despite that public vote of confidence given to Coach Brian Kelly, this remains the 3rd such publicized incident involving the football program and academics in a little over a year's time. And I asked Father Jenkins the degree to which that concerned him.
This really isn't about student athletes, it's about students. And our concern is with reinforcing the ideals of academic dishonesty, honesty, holding students accountable when appropriate, and helping them to learn.
There are incidents that occur across the university and across our teams. They don't get the same notoriety. And you know, that's a fundamental difference here. But, you know, for every misstep, we have hundreds of stories of young people who come here and succeed and take full advantage of the opportunity. So we know it works. We know we're bringing young men and women in our other sports who can succeed at Notre Dame.
If any of the 4 football players in question are found to have been guilty of academic misconduct, Father Jenkins says the university is prepared to vacate any wins from the games in which they participated. In the meantime, those 4 players await the results of this investigation to learn their fate. They do remain enrolled in the university and on scholarship, but they will not be permitted to practice or participate in any games. Reporting at Notre Dame, Pete Byrne, WSBT Channel 22 Sports.
Thank you, Pete. And Swarbrick did make it clear that the players have not been suspended from the team, still on scholarship, as Pete mentioned. Students at the university for now and receiving meals and using the training room, just not allowed to practice with the Irish. If they were lost for any stretch of the season, though, it would be a major blow to Notre Dame's on-field product. Russell has played every game since he was a true freshman in 2012 and is thought to be one of the best cornerbacks in the country, let alone the team. Daniels, who missed the spring semester with another academic issue, is the team's leading returning receiver after he racked up 745 yards and 7 touchdowns last year. Williams was a former 5-star recruit who was expected to start at defensive end for the Irish this year. And even Moore, who's a reserve, is a key member on the special teams for the Irish. Now, Notre Dame will practice tomorrow from 10:25 in the morning until about 12:25, and Brian Kelly is scheduled to address the media after that. You can imagine what we will hear from him.